start anything, Whitlock, we got you covered. Keep that dog trap, huh?
I had nothing to
Oh,
do with
save
it.
your breath. That's enough of that. Get in our car, Whitlock. Turn off that motor and give me the key.
Follow them, pal.
Come on out, Whitlock. Get going.
Well, you got my machine. What's the idea of bringing me here?
We've replaced all the broken parts and it still won't work. You're going to fix it.
You think so? I invented this machine to make the country safe against invasion. And I'm not going to let you use it for purposes of destruction.
Damn the chatter and get to work.
Even I can't be sure that the machine will work without testing it. Got any gasoline?
Sure, a drum full of it.
All right. Pour out a little and have it ready. I think it'll work now. Put that down over there against the wall. Now stand clear, everybody. Here goes.
That's all we want you for, Whitlock. You're through.
Don't move, any of you. I'm pointing it at that drum of gasoline. I'm going out of here, and you're not going to stop me. I mean it. One more step, and I'll blow up the building.
And yourself, too.
Yes. Anything to keep this invention out of your hands. Put your guns on the table. You two. Now line up against the wall.
Whitlock.
Yeah, the invention.
He fell through the floor. Maybe he isn't dead.
Or if he's alive, we can make him build us another machine. He's still breathing.
Let's get him to a doctor, quick.
I'll get the car started. Going clear so I can shoot.
ma'am. Whitlock, my dear fellow.
Mr. Bryan, I want to tell you that your secretary...
Yeah, I know all about it. She just phoned asking me to notify the police.
What? Miss Blaine phoned you?
Yes, she told me what happened when you two were trying to find Frank. She was pretty much worried about you.
But I thought that she...
Yes, she was pretty badly upset, so I told her to stay home for the rest of the day.
I really ought to make sure that she's all right. Could you tell me where she lives, Mr. Bryan?
Sure. 337 Elm Street.
Thank you. Hello, Mr. Mason.
Why, hello, Whitlock. How did he get away?
That's what I'd like to know, Mason. He's evidently too smart for your men.
Well, maybe he fixed the machine and they let him go.
No. I gave different instructions.
Did you find out anything from Whitlock?
Yes. I'm sure that both he and Miss Blaine know where Frank is.
I think so.
She told me a trumped-up story over the phone explaining why she left the office. Then Whitlock acted very peculiarly when he found out that she had telephoned. He asked for her address and left as quickly as he could. He's on his way there now. Hello. Oh, you don't have to tell me. I know he got away from you. What about the invention? What? Smashed to pieces? You idiots. I'm tired of your alibis. Now get this.
Yes, boss. But listen, well, just tell us where he is, and, well, we won't let him get away this time. Yeah, I got it. 337 Elm Street.
Why, Mr. Whitlock, I'm glad you got away. How did you...
I'll tell you about that later. Right now, I'm interested in Frank Courtney. Remember, you promised to take me to him.
Come in, won't you?
Bow. Oh, boy. Gee, it's keen to see you. Well, hello, Bob.
How did you get here, Frank?
Uncle Jim brought me.
Uncle Jim?
Yes, don't you know him? Uncle Jim, Bob's here.
Ah, I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Whitlock. Glad to know you. I'm Jim Courtney, Frank's uncle.
I see now that I've been worrying unnecessarily about Frank. But why didn't you let Mr. Bryan know he was with you?
Let me explain it to him, Father.
Your father? I thought your name was Blaine.
You see, I could never work for Mr. Bryan if he knew I was Jim Courtney's daughter, because Dad was accused of embezzling company funds.
You don't believe he did it, do you, Bob?
I was wrongly accused, Mr. Whitlock. I've spent 10 years trying to find out who stole the money and what became of my brother's boy. Now that he's been found, you can understand why I'm taking extreme measures to protect him.
Can't you see that Frank wouldn't have a chance at Bryan's house or in the office with everybody knowing where he is? That's why my father brought him here.
Well, Frank, the fact that you believe in Mr. Courtney goes a long way with me.
Thanks, Bob.
There's our car. Whitlock must be in the house.
I'll go and see. Wait here. I'm only considering Frank's safety. I'll be glad to turn him over to Mr. Bryan as soon as we are sure he's no longer in danger.
Won't you let things remain as they are and say nothing to anyone, for Frank's sake?
Keep away from that window, Frank.
Keep down, pal. Quiet.
What was it?
They followed me here.
And talk about luck, the kid's in there, too. The boss will sure be surprised when we come back with both of them.
And we know they'll stop at nothing. Have you got a gun?
No.
Dad, what are you going to do?
Phone the police.
But they'll arrest you.
I can't help that. Frank's safety comes first. Hello? Hello, Central. Hello? Well, the phone's dead.
Oh, Dad, I'm afraid for you and Frank.
Don't worry about me. I'm not afraid of them.
There's only one thing to do. I'll leave the house as if we don't suspect anything. They'll start after me,
But they might kid you.
not as long as they want the secret of my invention. The minute they start after me, you two duck out the back door with Frank and get away.
Good luck, Bob.
So long.
Don't try to get away, Whitlock.
Looks like you got me all right. Move over. I'm driving. Look out! Stop him! They're getting away! Let it go!
You and Jack stop them. We'll take care of Whitlock.
We can follow them.
They're bound to catch us.
Get ready to take the wheel. Slow down on the next curve.
Well, what are you going to do?
Frank and I will jump. They'll follow you.